Not yet. Looking for anyone. There's the shots and there's the goal! 87th minute, we get it!
Se juega en corto, Kishka que devuelve, tiran al arco y el gol. ¡Gol de LA10!
Champions of the United States of America, Spring 2025.
Welcome to this presentation of UPSL Soccer action, live on YouTube and presented by the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
Good evening and welcome to the ASMG Challenge Cup, hosted by your Lake Country United Soccer, playing Augusta Arsenal. Starting lineups. First for the Arsenal, at goalkeeper, Eldelphi Amahan. Number 13, Eden Canningjing. Number 4, Liam Kozane. Number 2, Connor Warden. Number 18, Derry Maldonado. Number 19, Emmanuel Pena. Number 8, Yoni Velasquez. Number 17, Alejandro Gonzalez. Number 9, Edward Pena. Number 10, Kari Collier. And number 7, Mamadou Lawoon. And now for your home, Lakes Country Soccer. Today's captain from Watkinsville, Georgia, by the way of Aguascalientes, Mexico, number 10, Ricardo Ruiz. From Athens, Georgia, by way of Hamden, Connecticut, number 77, Matt Wilson. From Eatonton, Georgia, by the way of Guanajuato, Mexico, number 4, Luis Almanza. From Milledgeville, Georgia, by the way of Tucker, Georgia, number 5, Joe Crick. From Covington, Georgia, by the way of Manchester, England, number 12, Galen Ryan Amar. From Eatonton, Georgia, number 2, Edwin Lopez. From Covington, Georgia, by the way of Montego Bay, Jamaica, number 6, Tahorn Walker. From Eatonton, Georgia, number 22, Ryan Canales. From Athens, Georgia, by the way of Lincoln, Nebraska, number 11, Jordan Durante. From McDonough, Georgia, by the way of Milledgeville, Georgia, number 7, Demarion McCray. And from Eatonton, Georgia, by the way of Campeche, Mexico, number 9, Lefty Fuentes. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the playing of the national anthem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2026 spring season of the UPSL Georgia Conference. This is the 2026 ASMGtv Invitational. My name is Larry Weaver. Thank you so much for watching. We have a very interesting for you tonight. We have Lake Country United FC and Augusta Arsenal FC, two teams that are brand new here in the UPSL Georgia Conference. Lake Country United FC, they are going to compete in Division 1. Augusta Arsenal, they are going to compete in the Premier Division here in the spring season. Both of them are going to be in the South regions, as both the Division 1 and the Premier Division for the UPSL Georgia Conference are split into two. The North and the South for both divisions. So there is a lot of soccer to play for these teams throughout this spring season. This is our kickoff match to get us started, as the seasons will begin next week. Premier will begin next week. The following week, Division 1 will begin. So this will be a little bit of a time off for Lake Country United. They'll get a week off, and then they will start their season, whereas Augusta Arsenal, they will start their season next week. Takeaway, you saw the lineups earlier. Let's take a look at the formations for Augusta Arsenal. They're going to play a typical 4-3-3 system. Keep an eye on a little bit of a change there, late scratch there but keep an eye on Lopez and Luan up on top on the wings for Augusta Arsenal. When it comes to Lake Country United, they're going to play a 4-3-3, but a little bit of a difference as well. Keep an eye on Fuentes, McCray, and Durante up on top. We'll see if they can put one in the back of the net and claim the trophy. You can see it over there on the fourth officials table. That is what we are playing for tonight, the inaugural ASMGT Invitational Cup. Take a look at the referees for tonight's matchup. Anthony Wanzhou is our center official. Osman Flores Amaya and Maxwell Berlew is our ARs, and Elena Miller is our fourth official. Here, Lake Country United play out of Greene County Stadium here in Greensboro, Georgia. Right here at Lake Oconee, an absolutely exquisite stadium here we have for you tonight, and we are ready to put on a banger for you. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we are ready to go. An absolutely squelcher of a day here in the early March. 72 degrees right now. A little bit of a rain precipitation possible. Very, very light rain out there. Or very, very light wind, excuse me. And it's going to be Augusta Arsenal getting us underway first. They are in the all-black kits moving from right to left. Lake Country United in the all-white kits moving from left to right, right to left. You got it all. Augusta Arsenal right to left. Augusta Arsenal already going back to the keeper, Amahone, who will go over to the far side. Looking to play this slow. You would not expect it to be flat out already here, but we're still in the preseason. A few players are going to get an opportunity to play. A little bit of a difference here in the Invitational than it would be in the regular season, as they'll have more opportunities for substitutions tonight. Good ball down the channel here on the near side, controlled. Was able to get enough of a deflection to get it to the keeper, because that was a good ball from Durante. But enough of a deflection off of the defender to put it into the hands of Amahone. Here's an opportunity for Lake Country right through the middle. And what a save by the defense. Cleared away. Out for a throw. That'll give us an opportunity to look at our first replay of the match here in just a moment. Controlled by McCray. He'll go back. This Lake Country United team is really filtered well with veteran players as well as very young players. Not one side dependent upon the other, but a good opportunity. Good ball over the top there by Walker. Offsides was the call. Gives us an opportunity. Let's look at that opportunity just a few seconds ago. And you can see headed right back into play. And here's that ball just right into the space and cleared. Defense cuts it off for Lake Country. That ball cleared out by Kozane. Enough of the deflection off of Lake Country. It'll be a throw for Arsenal. Well, actually, it'll be a foul. Excuse me. Arsenal, one of two teams that are in the Augusta area. Now here's a steal from Lake Country to get it past the defender. Moving into the box. Trying to work it over, is able to do so, holds up, gets it past the defenders, and the keeper buries it into the back of the net to take the lead in the 4th minute for Lake Country United. Number 10, Ricardo Ruiz. Take a look at that again. Mr. Ruiz, take a bow, young man. You see here, a little slow from the defense. Warden dispossessed. Coming in, sees Ruiz coming in, lays it off. The defense goes down. Keeper goes down twice, puts it in the back of the net. It's 1-0. Lake Country United. It was just a little bit of a slow play there by Connor Warden, number 2 for Augusta Arsenal. That one's going to find its way out, and it'll be a throw. Like I was saying before that opportunity, 2 teams from Augusta this season in the Georgia Conference. You have this team, Augusta Arsenal. You also have Augusta Soccer team. Both of those 2 teams are going to play in the Premier Division. Excuse me, Augusta Soccer team will be in Division 1. Augusta Soccer team will be in Division 1. Augusta Arsenal will be in Premier. A lot of teams this season. Ball over the top, grab by the keeper. Good work there. He saw that ball coming in, cut it off before an opportunity. Immediately steals it right back. It does. But that one, just a little too much there, giving to his teammate. You want maybe number 11, Jordan Durante, to be a little bit more selfish there. Laid that ball off. And again, there's another mistake by Augusta Arsenal. Leads to McCray. He'll take a shot. And he's put it in the back of the net to make it 2-0. Demarion McCray with the goal. Double it up in the 7th minute. Demarion McCray right here. You can see this coming out just slowly. Stolen right there.
Demarion McCray, number 7.
And it finds its way to McCray, and he just bangs it into the back of the net to make it 2-0. So Ricardo Ruiz with the first goal, and within 3 minutes, Demarion McCray makes it 2. This will be a long hill for Augusta Arsenal. Now, we're only 8 minutes into this match. Still a lot of match. And like I was saying, a little bit differently here in this Invitational. In the regular season, in the UPSL, teams can only make 7 substitutions per match. Once you're subbed, you're off. Now, in here, in the Invitational, because it's still the preseason, teams are going to have more subs, and they're going to have an opportunity to make a sub in the first half and the second half for players. So if you come off in the first half, you can play in the second half, but if you come off in the second half, you are done. So a little bit more opportunity for substitutes tonight. Allow these teams to get a few more looks at some players before they finalize their roster for the spring season. Like I said, Premier starts next week. Division 1 starts in 2. Quickly taking this corner First corner of the match here in the 9th minute. Deflection, and that's going to be easily controlled by Matt Wilson. The veteran 30-year-old coming in as the starting goalkeeper for Lake Country United. Got an opportunity to play some UPSL in Arizona before he moved here to Georgia. He's worked hard through tryouts and through practice to secure that #1 spot in goal for Lake Country United. Foul was committed by Lake Country. Get an opportunity for Augusta to kind of take their breath. See what Kanajin can do here. He'll send it towards the box. Bouncing around, cleared. Fuentes tried to clear it. Lake Country man fouled, goes down. Still in possession. Center official takes a look back at him. Expect a pause here in a moment. That ball goes out. He's up and running. Looks like it is, that was number 12, Jalon Ryan Amer, the Manchester man who went down. He's okay, it looks like, just a step. Only 18 years old, the man from Manchester. Spent some time in his youth at the Manchester City Pre-Academy before they moved over here to the States. Got some playing time with Kalanji Pro Profile. Viewers may know well here, a part of UPSL Georgia. He played as a part of their MLS Next system before moving to Lake Country United. That ball's knocked out. It'll be a throw for Arsenal. That ball right into the arms of Wilson. He'll roll it out to his center back. Over to the far side. Good ball moving through the midfield. Nice little back heel. Allowed the runner. Tries to cross it over. Little bit of a rush. Coming back. Shot taken. Save. Another shot. And that one finds the back of the net. Dermarion McCray would not be denied his second of the match to make it 3-0 here in the 12th minute. See here, nice little back heel in the midfield to release the on runner. Comes across to Durante. He puts it back in. McCray takes the first shot, misses, puts the second one in, makes it 3-0 in the 12th minute. So that hole has gotten even deeper for this Augusta Arsenal team. No foul is called there, but that's going to be a foul. DeJorn Walker committing both of those fouls. No card was issued. Alejandro Gonzalez will take this free kick. Good ball into the box. Tried to head it, continue, but right into the arms of Matt Wilson. Stood there stoically, received that ball. And he blasts it out to center circle. Another run. And you can see already this Lake Country United squad likes to use the channels on both sides. Allow their wingers to run into open space. And then to get the crosses into the box. And see, that already gave the opportunity to put 3 by Amahone. That pass cut off. Through center circle goes Joe Crick. He'll go back to his defender, Lopez. He comes over here to the near side to Almanza. Almanza will play it forward to Walker. Walker will play it back. We'll come over here to the near side, Canales. He'll go ahead and hold up. Receive it right back. Place it into that middle space. Nice ball there for Lake Country. That pass was a little bit off there from Ryan Amer. He had a nice move. He was right there in the midfield, received that pass. No hesitation, made the turn, but his pass was just a little behind the winger over there on the far side. Controlled by Almanza. Trading passes is Lake Country. Substitution already for Augusta Arsenal. Like I said, they can make several. Connor Warden coming off. He'll be replaced by Eduardo Lopez, number 11. Owner of this Lake Country United squad, Coach Tim Gilbert. Used to be a part of the Georgia Revolution squad. Wanted to give some of the players more of an opportunity. Decided to create another team. Has nothing but great things to say about Georgia Revolution, and they would say the same. This is just an opportunity for more players to be seen by the UPSL and scouting prospects. An opportunity to maybe get an opportunity like that of Jan Diamande. Played for AS Frenzy in the UPSL, won the national championship 2023. Got a chance to go overseas, played for CD Leganés. Next thing you know, he is playing in the Bundesliga, RP Leipzig. He's currently in talks of maybe going to Manchester United, maybe Manchester City. I will keep my opinions to myself. I'd love to see him become a Red Devil, but we will see what happens. Maybe you are the next player to have an opportunity like Jan Diamande, which is coming from the UPSL. Here's the ball going out. It'll be a corner. There are more teams, not only in the U.S., USL, MLS, but also overseas, that are looking at the UPSL and looking for players. This will be the first corner of the night for Lake Country. The in-swinger to the back post, tried to head it in. He had everything right. He just got the position of the header wrong, as that may have been 4. Take a look at this again. You can see when this ball comes into the box. It goes right to the back post. And right there, just didn't get the header right, did Luis Almanza. Back live. Lake Country moving around over on the far side, trying to get that pass through. Not going to be able to do that. Cut off by Arsenal. Maldonado wins the throw for Arsenal. Quickly taken. That ball goes all the way back to Wilson. A little bit slow there from Wilson. Cleared away by Ryan Amer, and Amer has plenty to say there from Wilson. That pass from the keeper was just very, very slow, allowed the opportunity for Arsenal to dispossess. Mamadou Leon, he was there. Almost had an opportunity. There's another substitution. And Mamadou stepping away from the ball. Leon coming off. He'll be replaced by Austin Bryant, number 3. And this Augusta Arsenal team, next week, their season starts, and they are going to go up right off the bat. They have to take on last season's champs, Kalanji Pro Profile, over at Shiloh Stadium next Saturday. You'll actually get to see that match live here on ASMG TV. There's a foul committed by the newly entered Bryant. ASMG TV Studios will bring you that match along with many matches throughout this spring season as we expand our coverage nationally this season. They're through center circle. Able to hold off one challenge, holds off the second challenge. Durante, he's got plenty of space here on the near side. Tried to sneak it past Cozane, but he just couldn't do it. It'll be a throw, though, for Lake Country. It's a good opportunity. Short throw in. Cozane will release it, but right back into possession of Lake Country, at least for a moment. Get it back again. Gets to Durante. Nice little ball, but is not going to be able to run that down. Ricardo Ruiz, the original goal scorer. It'll be a goal kick for Augusta Arsenal. Durante looking exceptional here on the near wing. Jordan Durante. The 22-year-old has had a really nice 23 minutes so far. He's got good speed. Graduated from Lee University. Played NCAA D2 up there in Tennessee. Played for 4 years. Here comes a substitution for Lake Country United. And they've got 3 of them. Ruiz will come off. Cristobal Marcelo will come on for him. Fourth official trying to process that board as fastly as she can. Brian Canales will come off. He'll be replaced by Alaya Casali, number 8. Our final one. You can see Coach Gilbert right there with him. Just giving some last-minute points. Just really, really impressed so far with this Lake Country United setup. Cannot say enough positive things. Lefty Fuentes is coming off. He'll be replaced by number 23, Emmanuel Moraz. And going back to Jordan Durante, he had 4 years up there at Lee University. He tore his ACL in that senior year. Thought his playing career may be done. Worked really hard through rehab. Got hooked up with Lake Country United, and he has flourished so far this spring season. And that, that's one of the things is, as a player, you think that you've taken a serious injury. You think your season in your career may be over. You get an opportunity to play. You get that second life, and you take full advantage of it. Not the greatest of throw-ins there by Ryan Amer, but throw-in nonetheless. That pass cut off by Augusta. But they lose it right back. Walker lost it, wins it back. Loses it again. Goes. And a foul will be committed. It was that extended elbow from Kozane. Why the foul went against the defender for Arsenal. Like I said, you will see more subs tonight than you will see in the regular season here in the Invitational because it's preseason. The teams are given more opportunities. They can sub throughout this first half. But when they sub in the second half, if a player comes off, they will be done for the night. Just giving these guys one last opportunity to impress the coaches, to be in that starting 11. The UPSL, that ball made it all the way back in the final third of Lake Country before going out for a throw. Here in the UPSL, teams are encouraged to have a very large roster in case you have players that are in college or in high school and they have other responsibilities. The AR said it was going out to Lake Country. The center official changed it and gave it to Augusta, but they lose possession right off the hip. And not able to get enough space. Tried a little bit more physical. Got called for the foul. It'll be an Augusta Arsenal kick. And we have more substitutes coming on for Augusta Arsenal. Four more, excuse me, once the center official allows it. And this one may be just the fourth official lets them come on instead of trying to get every single one of them perfect. Generally, you would not have this many subs in a regular season match. 7. Like I said, 7 is the norm. And center official will allow those subs. Jordan Durante will get a breather. Alfonso Amaro Ruiz will replace him. Tejon Walker will come off. He'll be replaced by Eli Watson, number 19. You can see Durante already letting his replacement know exactly what's going on. Luis Almanza coming off, being replaced by Randy Martinez.
Subbing in for Lake Country, number 15, Randy Martinez.
And one more to go. Randy Martinez, the oldest player on this Lake Country United squad, 31-year-old. And the last player to come off, Joe Crick, he will be replaced by number 24,
number 14,
Anthony
Alfonso
Cabala.
Ibarra Ruiz. And number 24, Anthony Cabala.
Randy Martinez, the Guatemalan, came over here to the U.S. when he was 10, played in the local academy in Midgeville, Georgia. It's a part of Coach Tim's coaching system. Decided to come back in, be a player as well, be a mentor for some of these younger players in this Lake Country United squad. This is an opportunity, and also Demarion McCray coming off for Nick Moody, number 20.
And for Lake Country, number 20, Nick Moody.
Because you have that mix of Wilson and Martinez being the oldest two, 30 and 31, and then there's a few 20-year-olds and then several 18, 19. So a good mix of younger players as well as older veterans for this Lake Country United. I expect to see a very interesting result so far, what I've seen in these first 32 minutes. Goes down, gets back up, cleared by Arsenal. In center circle. Thought about releasing it, finally does. Wilson has to come out, clears it. Good work by the goalkeeper there, because he had to make that right. Lake Country United, they will start their season on the 21st. They've got to play Middle Georgia United, a team that has been battling in the South region of the Division I for quite some time. Had an opportunity a few seasons ago, made it into the playoffs, an opportunity to get promoted to the Premier Division, because here in the UPSL, yes, we do promotion relegation between Division I and the Premier Division. The USL claims that it's a new thing, but that has been done by the UPSL now for 5 years. This is the 5th season of the Premier Division. That was a shove down by the Lake Country man. It's going to be a busy season here in the UPSL Georgia Conference. You have not just the men's Premier Division, Division I, you also have the women's division. That'll kick off in May. UPSL will get to crown another national champion in the women's division this spring. ASMG had the honors to make the call for the inaugural women's national champions, the Albany Alley Cats, and the sensational goalkeeping by Ali Leamero, winning it in the PK shootout against Arkansas to win that match. Can Albany Alley Cats go back to the finals? We'll see. The UPSL Georgia Conference, they've got significantly more teams already lined up for the women's division. Back underway here as we roll into the 35th minute of the first half. And this will be a goalkeeping substitution. In just a moment for Lake Country United. No called, and it's in the back of the net. Finally, Augusta Arsenal get on board here in the 35th minute.
Goal, Augusta Arsenal.
Let's take a look at that again. You see, just get dispossessed right off there. Unable to control it the first time, makes the turn right here onto the near side. Bryant with a beautiful pass. Thought he was offsides. Doesn't matter. Back of the net. 3-1. And it was number 10, Collier, with the goal. Good save there by Almahone. Throw for Augusta Arsenal. I cannot say enough about that national final for the women between the Albany Alley Cats and the Little Rock Rangers. Those women put on a sensational match, went to overtime, went to PKs, and Allie Leomero, 15 years old, with the final block save, wins it for the Alley Cats, gets to lift the trophy, call themselves inaugural women's champions. We just had the men's national finals just a few weeks ago for the Premier Division, and there must be something in the water up in New York as the New York Renegades FC defeating Provo, Utah for the national championship in the men's 2025 fall season. They were exceptional in both of their semifinal and final match in the Final Four over there in Irvine, California just a few weeks ago. Good footwork there by the Arsenal man. Holds off, lays it off, gets back to Bryant. Bryant gives it right back to Canaging. Right through, cleared, and that'll be a foul by Bryant. No card issued. Came through the back there. Expect that center official doesn't want to call too many fouls tonight, with it being an invitational. Don't want to give out too many cards. Another substitution here in the first half for Lake Country. Played that back to the midfield. And go back to defense. Throw in for Arsenal here in the 40th minute. We'll see what the decision is for extended time, like we said, with all the subs, because it being this preseason match. A little bit more than normal. The ball taken away. Bad pass from Pereira. Tried to backheel it, but nobody there for Lake Country. They'll win it back off of Robinson. Gets it to Robinson. Uses that large frame to hold off the challenges from the Arsenal squad. Threads the needle down the line. Beautiful ball forward for Lake Country. Tried to slide it across, and that's good work there by number 9 for Augusta Arsenal. Quinn Steffens just able to get a foot into that, clear it out for the corner instead of giving an opportunity in the box for Lake Country, as they were really looking to attack there. Here comes the in-swinger from Lake Country. Come to the back post, headed down. Not able to get all of that one. Cleared by Arsenal. And dispossessed.
Let's go.
Randy Martinez not able to keep the footwork together. Holds off that challenge. Nice ball forward, able to get over Kozane, but not able to get possession. Pereira. Amahone just rolls that out to his defender. They're looking to go long. You can see Arsenal probably would love to have one more in the back of the net before they go into halftime, make it a 1-goal lead for Lake Country. See what can happen in the second 45. With this invitational, if we do end up tied after regulation, we'll go straight to pins. There won't be any overtime play. It'll just go straight to penalties. Trying to hold off, and he'll earn the foul. Great work by Canaging there. Barra Ruiz was really putting pressure on him. He was able to stand his ground. Lose possession right on the edge of center circle. Barra Ruiz plays it forward to Robinson. Robinson will lift it over the top, gives something for Ibarra Ruiz to run down. It's just a little too far in front of him. Amahone will control it. Back underway is Arsenal. Bryant. Pass deflected. Go out for a throw. I said, both of these teams in their respective divisions, they are both going to be dealing with some pretty solid matchups this spring season. Here's an opportunity for Arsenal to make it 2. Just couldn't get it out from underneath his feet. You got to feel there for Alejandro Gonzalez. His brain knew what he wanted to do. He just couldn't get his feet to do it. Goes all the way out. You take a look here. You can see this ball comes forward. You can see Alejandro, one of the 2 on-runners with Bryant. He gets that ball right there. He's at the top of the box. He knows what he wants, and he just can't get control of it and loses possession. Back live. Bryant. Was challenged there by Moody. Had to release it back to the defender. A little too strong of a pass there in the midfield. Oseguera couldn't control it. But they get possession back again, does Arsenal. 2 minutes of stoppage time is what we're going to have. 2 minutes. That one in the hands of Mahone. 2 minutes. Nice ball out, but it'll go out for a throw. Cut off once again by Arsenal. Play it over to the far side. Again, he'll turn, he'll take the shot, and it's in the back of the net. That's exactly what Augusta Arsenal wanted before they go into halftime, and that is exactly what Alejandro Gonzalez wanted. He wanted retribution. I'll spit it out for that last opportunity. Take a look. It was a little off of the tilt of the camera. You see here, they win it back in the midfield, immediately released, play it over to the far side. Nice thread of the needle. He will turn, he will shin it in, and it will go in the back of the net to make it 3-2, 47th minute. Now here's Lake Country United. They want to put one more on before the end. Not able to get that one. Got a little too stingy. Should have laid that off. There'd be a corner, though. Or a throw, excuse me. Or is it a corner? It is a corner, excuse me. Third corner of the match for Lake Country. Lake Country man still down. That is Maria James Pereira, who's down. Looks like he's okay. It'll be an outswinger. Cleared by Arsenal. And that is going to do it for the first 45 here at Greene County Stadium. We go into halftime with the score, Lake Country United 3, Augusta Arsenal 2. Really good work by both of these two teams in this first 45. That's exactly what Augusta Arsenal needed. Go into this half only down by 1 goal. Have an opportunity to make it interesting in the second 45. We'll step away for a few minutes, let you get a drink and something to eat. There's going to be a musical performance here at the stadium. You'll be able to see that in the halftime screen in the lower right-hand corner, as well as seeing the replays from the first 45. We'll step away. We'll be back in a few minutes, and we'll give you the second half here at Greene County Stadium. We end at the half, Lake Country United 3, Augusta Arsenal 2.
Not yet. Looking for anyone. There's the shots and there's the goal! 87th minute, we get it!
Se juega en corto. Kishka que devuelve, tiran al arco y el gol. ¡Gol de LA10!
Champions of the United States of America, Spring 2025.
Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans. So they will never miss any of the action.
Pavlovsky's able to just get enough of a touch on it to release it to Davies. Davies will send it forward. Usman Fall gets it over to the far side. Awanja Bedard deflected, and it's in! What a deflected goal for Kalanchi Pro Profile to take the lead. Awanja Bedard with the goal.
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
And there it is, your 2025 UPSL Women's National Champions. It is the Albany Alley Cats.
So what are you waiting for the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
Not yet. Looking for anyone. There's the shots and there's the goal! 87th minute, we get it!
Se juega en corto. Kishka que devuelve, tiran al arco y el gol. ¡Gol de LA10!
Champions of the United States of America, Spring 2025.
Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans. So they will never miss any of the action.
Pavlovsky's able to just get enough of a touch on it to release it to Davies. Davies will send it forward. Usman Fall gets it over to the far side. Awanja Bedard deflected, and it's in! What a deflected goal for Kalanji Pro Profile to take the lead. Awanja Bedard with the goal.
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
And there it is, your 2025 UPSL Women's National Champions. It is the Albany Alley Cats.
So what are you waiting for the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
yet. Looking for anyone. There's the Sharks, and there's the goal! 87th minute, we get it!
Se juega en corto. Kishka que devuelve, tiran al arco y el gol. ¡Gol de LA10!
Welcome back for the second half of the 2026 ASMG TV Invitational. My name is Larry Weber, bringing you through everything here at Greene County Stadium. At the half, Lake Country United FC 3, Augusta Arsenal 2. Now, it'll be a little bit different here in the second half. Like I was saying, there will have halftime. You will have substitutes in the second half, but once they are subbed, they are done. So we may not see as many subs in the second half like we saw in that first half. Typically in the regular season, like I said, in the first half, it is 7 substitutions per team per match in the UPSL. This has been a very, very goal score filled match. Ricardo Ruiz from Lake Country United got us started in the 3rd minute. Demarion McCray scored in the 7th and 12th to take it 3-0 for Lake Country United. Arsenal finally got back in the match in the 35th minute, and then in the 47th minute, Alejandro Gonzalez put one in to make it 3-2. Now, we'll see if they're able to continue that productivity, as with this change now, you're going to have some of those starters for Lake Country United coming back onto the pitch. And Lake Country United, they're in those all-white kits. They're moving from right to left. Augusta Arsenal in the black kits, moving from left to right. And we'll see if they're able to continue. If we make it into the end of this match at a tie, we will go straight to penalty shootouts. There will not be a post time as you would see in normal playoffs, where you would have 2 15-minute halves. It will just go straight to penalties. Both of these teams preparing for the spring season. Lake Country United, they'll get a week off before they take on Middle Georgia United here at Greene County Stadium on the 21st. That match will be at 7:30, just like tonight's match. Augusta Arsenal, they will travel for their first match as they have got to take on league leaders, winners of the fall season, Kalanji Pro Profile, over at Shiloh Stadium next Saturday, 5 o'clock kickoff there at Shiloh Stadium.
Also want to thank our sponsors for all your custom painting, RMJ Custom Painting, Jennifer Vaughn Real Estate, whether you're buying or selling, she's the best realtor in Lake Oconee. Sane Stone and Landscaping for all your stonework and landscaping needs. Give Javi a call at Javi's Roofing for any roof repairs, whether it's new roofs or just a repair, they do it all. Fellow Windows and Doors and Lane's Dolce.
And this is a very, very busy conference in the UPSL Georgia Conference. You look in Division 1, split into 2, just like the Premier Division, North and South for both divisions. Georgia South, where this Lake Country United squad will play, there are 11 teams in the South. Same as in the North. There are 11 teams. Some of those teams are the second teams for some of the premier teams, but 22 teams competing in the Division I this season. It'll be Lake Country United to get us underway. Like I said, they're moving from right to left. Augusta Arsenal, all black, moving from left to right. Both teams playing a basic 4-3-3 system. Underway. Good ball win there by Lake Country, but cut off by Kozane. Kozane's had a sensational first half and already starting in the second half defensively for Augusta Arsenal. Over here on the left side of their defense. When it comes to Augusta Arsenal, like I said, they're in the Premier Division, both North and South. And that one grabbed by the keeper. The North and South of the Premier Division each have 9 teams. So we have 22 teams in Division I. We have 18 teams in the Premier Division. And that's 18 individual teams. Said there's several teams in the Division I that have a second team. That ball going down the line, almost won by Fuentes, but dual duties of the defense of Arsenal win the ball. Goes down, does the defender, still in play. Great save. Cleared by Arsenal. Not able to make that turn. He was offsides anyways. I believe that's Justice Holden who is in goal for Augusta Arsenal. We have a player for Arsenal who is currently down. And that is Kanajing who went down. Looks like he's okay. Was a offsides call. So the keeper for Arsenal get us back underway. We have a very expansive conference here in the Georgia Conference, especially when it comes to the North teams, as that North region includes not only the likes of Calhoun and Dalton United, or Dalton area, but it also includes the Chattanooga area as well as the Alabama area. So we have several teams that are definitely up north. In the South, you have a lot of area, as well as even going as far as in both in Division One and in the Premier Division, the likes of UMA, who are down there in the LaGrange and Opelika, Alabama area. Over here in Augusta, the Warner Robins area for Angelus. So a very, very wide focus of action here in the UPSL Georgia Conference. We have a free kick for Lake Country United. It's about 18 yards out, right about in line with the outer line of the box. Edge of the box. Deflected off of the wall. It'll go out for a corner. Lopez trying to put some power with it into the box. The wall just deflected it out. It'll be the corner for Lake Country. Canales will give the outswinger. Deflected off of Kozane, and McCrae trying to just touch it in, not going to be able to put anything on it. Goes out for a goal kick. Another good opportunity for that center back. Number 4, Liam Kozane. He has that height as that center back, able to just send that ball away. This ball down the line here. Crossed. A little too strong there from Collier, and it will go out for a goal kick. Like I said, this Augusta Arsenal team, they have a strong challenge right off the bat going up against Kalanji Pro Profile. They don't need to be intimidated, because the same thing happened last season as Atletico Buford was promoted from Division One into the Premier Division. And their first challenge right off the bat was Kalanji Pro Profile, and they put 8 past the Kalanji goalkeeper and made an emphatic win to start their season. They had a great season to start. They stumbled a little bit late in the season, fell out of the playoffs. They were an early favorite in the fall season. Atletico Buford. In play. Not the best of throws either. Still looking to see, and there's tried to take a rip of it. Still waiting to see if there's going to be any teams that are going to be able to duplicate the skill and wizardry of the long throw-ins that Dalton United is able to do. They're in the UPSL Division I North Conference for the Georgia Conference. Still in possession. Right across, but right into the arms of the keeper for Lake Country, and he rolls it out quickly. If you ever want to get a little technique training when it comes to long throw-ins, go back and watch some video from Dalton United, as they have several players that just are perfectly trained in how to complete those long throws. They make it look absolutely simple up there. Get underway here in the 55th minute. Lake Country trying to control it enough to formulate an attack. That ball go out. It'll be a throw for Arsenal. Thank everyone who is watching, not only on our YouTube channel, but also on our Rumble channel. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get all of this content, as well as highlights, podcasts, interviews, so much more. We have tons of content coming this spring season for the UPSL. Like I said, we are going to, here's a shot, and that one over the bar. ASMG will be expanding coverage this spring season, not to be just in the Georgia Conference, but we'll be doing some national teams as well. You'll see that coming throughout the season. We'll have plenty of UPSL soccer for you to watch live here on our channels. Keep an eye at our socials as well as on our notifications. Whether it be Twitter, X, or Instagram, just look for ASMGtv. Or if you're beyond the 18 to 34 demographic and you're a Facebook user, we even have that too. Almost lost the handle there, able to control it, throws it out quickly. Able to run it down is McCray. He's got lots of room here on the near channel. That one will be go out, and it will be a corner. Dario Maldonado trying everything he could to hold up to Marion McCray, as he had the afterburners going on down here on the near sideline. He was in that near channel, and he had daylight. He was going for it. Brian Canales will attempt another corner, this one being an in-swinger to the far post, but a little too much on that one. It'll go out. It'll be a goal kick. The 20-year-old just put a little too much on that one. Sent back forward, and that time McCray is going to get called for being offsides. The left winger, Demarion McCray, he has really kept this defense of Augusta Arsenal on his toes. He just turned 19 last week. Had an opportunity to play a little bit in the MLS Next system before coming over here to Lake Country United. The defender had to get that one shielded enough for the keeper to come in and grab it. Foul there, and it'll be free kick for Arsenal. Back Underway here in the 60th minute. Nice little header, but not enough of an opportunity for Collier to get a chance to take a shot on goal. Got that goal in the 35th minute. He wants a chance to put another one on frame. Here comes a substitute for Lake Country. It'll be the end of the night for Eli Heel. He will be replaced by the starter, Matt Wilson.
In for Lake Country United, number 77, Joshua Daughtry.
Okay, it'll be, Joshua Daughtry. So they're going to change it up just a little bit. 77 is Matt Wilson by our account. He was originally listed as 177 by our numbers, Joshua Daughtry. Maybe the end of the day for Matt Wilson, because being the 30-year-old, and Coach Gilbert already knows that he's going to be the starter, allow Daughtry and Heil to get a few extra minutes here in preseason. Several teams in the UPSL system, they like to use two goalkeepers throughout their season, so they'll play one in one half and one in the other. Some will just run with one. Now, here's a ball over the top, cleared. Kalaji Pro Profile in their fall 2025 season, even though they won the playoffs and the regular season title, they had to do that with 4 different keepers throughout the season. That's a nice little back heel flip to himself. Not able to do so as Kozane came over and helped the clearance for Arsenal. Kalaji Pro Profile there. They were on the lookout for what was going to be their starter for their premier team. As here's an opportunity for Arsenal. He goes down. Is that a penalty? And indeed, it is called a penalty for Augusta Arsenal. And now Daughtry is going to have to come up big. This will be really his first official job here in this match. Take a look at the replay. Daughtry controls it, gives it forward, immediately comes right back to Arsenal, makes the turn. Nice ball into the box and is clearly taken down. And it will be an opportunity for Arsenal to tie this up in the 63rd minute. I believe it was Walker who committed the foul. And they'll give it to Collier, their striker, to get a brace and possibly tie this match up. Daughtry getting his instructions. Got to keep at least 1 foot on the line. And a perfect shot and score for Collier in the 64th minute. Ties it up 3-3. We have got a game on hand, ladies and gentlemen. Calm as you would like it, Collier. Takes the penalty and just puts it right past Daughtry. Back live. Foul committed. Substitution about to come on. It's been a beautiful night of soccer here in Greensboro as Robinson's coming on for number 9.
And for Lake Country, number
Fuentes.
27, Hugh Robinson.
Q, the 28-year-old, originally from Jamaica. Spent some time up at the Virginia Commonwealth University. Ball out to the outside for Arsenal. Daughtry's there and grabs it. Good work there by the keeper. Robinson got to play some NCAA Division I soccer up there at the Commonwealth. Was the captain his junior and senior year. Had some injuries that kept him back from going pro. Still has an opportunity to continue his soccer dreams here in the UPSL. Back underway in the 66th minute. Great switch of play there by the Lake Country defender. Working down here the near channel. Nice little flick forward to McCray. McCray gets around the defender. Across into the middle. Nobody there. Over on the far side. Over the ball. Good work there. It's in the middle 70s all day today here in Greensboro. Light wind. Just perfect end of the day for Austin Bryant. Mamadou Leon coming back on, which is a starter coming on as Bryant came on late in that first half. Had an opportunity to play a little bit more before finally being replaced. Had to locate one of those Voight balls. Voight, the official match ball sponsor of the UPSL. If you want to get an opportunity to get one of your very own Voight balls, go over to upslfanshop.com. Pick up a match ball as well as apparel for a select number of teams. That ball will go out, and it's going to be a goal kick. Here's a chance, offsides. McCray once again. See, the AR's flag was up for quite some time. Everyone in the stands thought he had scored it. Robinson and Durante was also, he's calling it back. I believe he's calling back a foul. Because that was off the ball. And that one will be grabbed by the keeper. Another foul, and I think this will be our first yellow card of the match. Indeed it will. It'll go to Q Robinson in the 70th minute. Sent long from the keeper.
And for Lake Country, number 8, Elia Casali.
It'll be the end of the day for Ricardo Ruiz. Casali coming on. He'll come on for Gustavo Marcelo, but I saw also Ricardo Ruiz's number up as well. So we'll keep an eye on who's coming in and who's coming out. Again, we are deadlocked at 3-3. We end at regulation tied. We will go to penalties. It'll be a fun way to end this match. And we'll get to see who will lift that ASMGtv Invitational trophy. Now go out for a throw for Arsenal.
And for Lake Country, number 15, Randy Martinez.
Randy Martinez getting an opportunity to play a little bit more. Shot! And that one deflected off of Daughtry. It'll be a corner. Be interesting to see if we get closer to full time and we're still sitting deadlocked. Will Coach Gilbert from Lake Country, will he go ahead and put Matt Wilson back in goal to take the penalties? Or will he give Daughtry the opportunity to finish this out? Be an in-swinger from Arsenal to the back post and beyond. And that one will roll out. It'll be a goal kick. And if you look up in the top right-hand corner throughout this match, you've been seeing the sponsors of Lake Country United cycling through this entire match. Lake Country United very happy to have all of its sponsors to help them be able to put on performances like this throughout this season, as it is not cheap to put on these events. The UPSL is the most affordable league here in the U.S. for teams to be a part of. Some of the lower league conferences, organizations are substantially more expensive. I'll let you do your own Google research to see that to be true. Some of those other divisions having some problems with some financial issues and player issues as well. That ball, not a good pass from Casali, gives an opportunity, but offsides. Foul there by number 11. He's okay. That is Warden Lopez. He's okay. A little bit of a
In for Lake Country, number 14, Alfonso Ibarra-Ruiz.
Alfonso getting some time in for Durante. Durante had a great match. Cannot say enough for the young man. A throw in for Arsenal. 14 minutes to go, plus whatever stoppage time. That one will be out. It'll be a throw. Wanted to take it quickly, did Lake Country. Play it back to Crick. Come over here to the near side with Lopez. Lopez has space to move forward if he wants. Bit of a deflection, but still able to get it to McCray. McCray has been all over this defense. That one goes out. Just couldn't control that ball. Goes out. It'll be a goal kick. Demarion McCray has really put pressure on this defensive Arsenal throughout this match, especially the second half. That time, though, he just went a little too far, ran himself out of play. Headed back forward into McCray's possession. Immediately into the box. Goes down. Is that a foul? And a penalty is called. Demarion McCray forces the penalty by the Augusta Arsenal defender. Take a look again. And this comes from this goal kick. And you can see here, sent right back forward at center circle. From the midfield, immediately goes into McCray's possession, immediately puts the defender on notice and just puts him all sixes and sevens. He goes down. It's a penalty for Lake Country United, and they can take the lead if they can convert. Looks like Tajon Walker, number 6, is going to be taking this for Lake Country. While the player's down, we'll look at it one more time. And you can see as the keeper sends this out, it goes to center circle and is immediately headed right back forward. And it's right in the path of McCray, and he immediately puts on the afterburners and forces that little bit of a step through by, I believe that was number 9, Quinn Steffens, and that's not what you want to see. You see number 13, Eden Canonging being assisted off of the field with the trainer and some of the staff.
Hobby's Roofing. Give Hobby and his team a call for all your
right see something with the right leg. Hope it is just a cramp and not any type of ligament issue, as we are just getting done with the playoffs. They've got a match next week See if we can get any word from the staff as a potential issue. What a save! Perfect save there for the Augusta Arsenal keeper to keep it 3-3. Deny Walker of the lead for Lake Country United. Definitely the save of the night so far, and there's a foul by Lake Country. Foul was on Yanni Vasquez. Velasquez looks like he's okay. Center official going to have a word. Ball will be placed right there. It's about 44 yards out. Number 9, the right back for Augusta Arsenal. He has struggled this second half trying to take on Demarion McCray. That ball go out. It'll be a goal kick. 81 minutes have gone. 9 minutes to go, plus any type of stoppage that we get. We stay deadlocked. We will go to the penalty spot to find a victor. Cleared by Lake Country. Dispossessed in the midfield. Win it back. Sent all the way back and out. It will be a throw deep in that final third for Lake Country United. You would see pressure coming up from Arsenal, as this is almost right at the corner flag. And they steal 5 or 6 yards from that long throw. Foul committed by Arsenal. Leave the pressure for Lake Country. Headed back from Cozane. Arsenal starting to find positive attack here in this late second half. There's a foul committed, gets away with it. It'll be possession of Arsenal. And exactly what we were thinking. Matt Wilson coming on, replacing Joshua Daughtry, and exactly what I was thinking Coach Gilbert was going to do, with it coming to the end with the penalty shootout as a possibility. And it'll be the end of the match for number 22, Brian Canales. Emmanuel Miraz coming on for him. You want to go with your number 1 keeper if you're having the penalty shootout. Referee was not ready for that throw-in. That one makes it to Wilson. He'll roll it out. Pressure really starting to build from Arsenal. They just seem like they're a bit of a step in front of Lake Country as we get later in this match. Not able to control that pass. And it goes out for a throw. Got 5 minutes to go. We had 2 minutes of stoppage time in the first half. See if we have any more in the second. We had that one injury to Canagine, had to be helped off. McCray cut off by Kozane. But he gets a foul. Kozane is called for the foul. He can't believe he was called for it. Taken quickly. Offsides was called as they tried to take that quickly, try to catch Arsenal off guard. But they ended up doing more harm to themselves than anything. McCray gets around the defender, hits the brakes, tried to slide it across, not going to be able to, but it is going to be another corner for Lake Country United late in this match. Should be the 6th corner for Lake Country. Arsenal did not have as many. Only 2 I have. In-swinger to the back post, headed away by Arsenal, put back into play. Tried to recycle that into the box, unable to do so. Lake Country come away with control. Get it forward. Trying to hold off the challenge. Kozane clears it. Mraz had control of it, was trying to force his way into dangerous territory
Should
for
the game end in a tie,
Lake
we will
Country.
go directly to PK, so please make sure you stick around.
You hear the field announcer letting those in attendance know. We have a good attendance here at Greene County Stadium that if we end in this tie, we will go to penalties. Kozane coming forward, getting that ball to the midfield, but they lose it. He's got to recover quickly. Offsides was McCray. He felt like he was in the line. Conversation with the Lake Country United squad on the bench. Was not happy about something. Arsenal keeper will get us back underway in the 88th minute. Headed back forward from Lake Country. Lake Country, they could have ended this in regulation. They had that penalty saved. Tajon Walker, his penalty take was saved. Foul committed. Ball was still moving when he was trying to release that. Luis Almanza was the player who was fouled on Lake Country. Here's an opportunity for Lake Country. Had to get that right. Woo! The defender almost with an own goal from Arsenal. Keeper having to be acrobatic, forcing out. It'll be a corner. Another corner for Lake Country. 7 on the day. Another in-swinger. This one short. Bouncing through! In the back of the net, and it's the winner. Could it be for Lake Country United? The keeper for Augusta Arsenal couldn't grab it. It makes its way into the far post, and it is put away. Take a look again once here. This one taken low on the deck instead of high like the before. Not able to control it and just tucked away from that back post by Lake Country United to get the win, or get the lead late in this match. Not a win yet, but they have the lead right now. And you can see Coach Gilbert with orders over there on the sidelines, letting everyone know what he's wanting. And it was the defender for Lake Country United who scored. In the 90th minute. Over here on the near side, McCray. Demarion getting around the defender. Oh! Too much on that one, and it hits the American football bar, goes out. But they're going to say there was a deflection, and it is going to be a corner. I believe it was number 5, Joe Crick, who scored the go-ahead goal for Lake Country United. Yes, it was Joe Crick in the 90th minute. I didn't see how much stoppage time we're going to receive from the 4th official, as we were excited about that late goal. I think Joe may end up receiving a yellow card. Indeed he did, for knocking that ball away. Cleared by Lake Country. Win it in the midfield. Just trying to hold possession. They'll send it forward. Keeper has control. We're in 3 minutes of stoppage time. That ball is possessed by Arsenal. Oh no, the center official changed it to Lake Country. Sliding across the Marion, he puts it away, and it is all done for Lake Country United. They were going to win the ASMGtv Invitational. Demarion McCray gets his hat trick, celebrates with the Academy players. See here, there was a confusion between who was going to have that throw. The AR changed it to
Goal number 7, Demarion McCray.
Lake Country. Get possession, slides it across. He stays on side, puts it in the back of the net, and gets his hat trick, and will win this for Lake Country United. cuts off any opportunity for what would have been a PK shootout. Augusta Arsenal played fantastic through 90 minutes. Mistake by the keeper led to the goal from Joe Crick, and that is going to do it. We will end 90 minutes here at Greene County Stadium with the score: Lake Country United 5, Augusta Arsenal 3. Late goals from Joe Crick and Demarion McCray for Lake Country in the deadlock. In the 90th and the 90+4 to see the win in the final preseason match before we kick off the 2026 spring season for both of these teams. Lake Country United, they'll get a week off before they start their season. They'll be home here on the 21st to take on Middle Georgia United. Augusta Arsenal next week will be on the road taking on Kalanji Pro Profile. There's a great match here between these two teams, two brand new teams to the UPSL Georgia Conference. Put on an exceptional match. Hope everybody enjoyed watching here on the ASMGtv YouTube and Rumble channels. This is only the beginning of the spring season. We still have a trophy presentation for Lake Country United as they thank the fans that came out for this match. And immediately they run over to collect that invitational trophy. And there they are, the winners of the 2026 ASMGtv Invitational. It is Lake Country United FC. Fantastic work from the men from Greensboro, Georgia. Now the work begins. Lake Country United, their focus is to win promotion this season to the Premier. Augusta Arsenal will be their first season in the Premier Division, one of the most competitive divisions in the UPSL, especially in the Southeast region. Southeast region of the UPSL Conference produces the most national champions. We've seen it with AS Frenzy. We've seen it with Tennessee Tempo. We've seen it with Soda City twice. First team to ever win back-to-back national champions, Soda City FC. Time for photos all around for Lake Country United. Great work by them. That'll do it for our coverage of the ASMGtv Invitational. Thank you so much for watching. Keep an eye on the ASMG TV socials, as you will see all the matches that are coming. You will see all the highlights. You'll see the interviews. You'll see the podcast. You'll see all of the little clips of these goals, so much more. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time here on The Pitch. For ASMG TV, I've been Larry Weaver. Thank you so much. We will see you in the spring 2026 season.
This has been a presentation of the UPSL. Any use of this broadcast without the written consent of the Atlantic Soccer Media Group is prohibited.